welcome back to another HushCraft episode, and in this episode we are not in my plot land with the fairy theme because it's going to be a bit big and I kinda need world edit for my landscaping. So this is what we're going to do in this episode. We are going to build the thing that you've seen in the first few seconds of the video, and to do that we are going to start with some terrain making, and since I need the terrain a bit way huge than usual, I'm going to use world edit here instead of by hand so that you guys don't have to suffer a really long wait with so much by hand. World edit is pretty cool for big terrains. So this is what we are going to do here. I want to make a hill over here, some kind of hill like so, and we're just going to shape it like this, so there is somehow like river lake under around here, and so this one here goes a bit high, goes a bit up here. I want to make a bumpy hill, kind of like the Hobbit sorta, but this one's going to be more for a fair. Oh, look at the villager there, is just chilling. I don't know if you guys have seen my previous episode, but in this creative HushCraft builds with the fairy houses and the fairy theme stuff, we are mostly trying to use only stained clay as our building material. So therefore for the house we're using yellow stained clay for the pumpkin and lime stained clay for the leaves. Now we are also going to use a couple of dark oak slab for the entrance and probably some of these, either dark oak. Okay, we are going to see. For the stained clay we just want to make a random kind of like so, like that. A pumpkin, kind of like a pumpkin. First we want to make the base of it, kind of make like a round thing all around, like a baby small pumpkin. It's completely uneven, but just and you want to build that one block up. No worries if it's not a perfect circle, because no pumpkins are perfect circles. And then we are going to build a bit outer block around here like so. And I am back. I did a bit of a shaping on top because it was too pointy, but you can always fix it. Now it's too squarish. Kind of want to make it more round. So we just have to keep working on it, and that should be okay. That should be decent enough for us. Alright, and now I want to do, let's put some of the ground here. Couple of stuff around, maybe more of this here and there. Stuff. Alright, and now I want to make a hole, the entrance, the actual entrance in the middle, which is going to be it's going to look like it's been carved, so we are going to do something like this. Oh, that's cool. No, that's perfectly fine. One sec. We're going to do something like this. And on the interiors, let's fix it a bit more to look like more roundish. Perfect. Okay. We are going to make an entrance like it's been carved by our lovely fairies. Maybe a bit like that. No. Somehow you have to figure this out. Nope. Alright, so that's our carved thing, and maybe we could somehow do a much better entrance. Maybe we could do something much better than this. Something like using wood. Now there we have our entrance that is built by the fairy. It shows like they carved inside and they built this entrance kind of thing. And now what we're going to do is we are going to take this away, grab a black stained, and we're going to make a stem kind of thing, more a bit to the right, like so. Okay, that's our stem. It's kind of too big, too long, maybe a bit like that. Right, that should be our stem. And then we're going to put some leaves around using green stained clay, kind of like, let's see, we want to make it big, covering the pumpkin in a shape like that. And now that we're done with the leaves and the entrance and the pumpkin itself, I like to start adding the details around the build and like fix the ground, add some cobblestone fences to support like corners in the build that I see needs kind of like a support. And also let's not forget our windows. I like to use fence for window and just put some one on each side, and maybe I put some and I put also some over here in the entrance, looking as a support instead of like a door or something else. And the next thing I want to get into is the ground. since we have a clay build, mainly clay, like the pumpkin, the entire pumpkin is made out of clay. I want to add clay also into the ground and the surrounding when detailing the ground around it, so that it kind of matches with the build. It doesn't look like the clay pumpkin is completely out of nowhere and its surroundings is very kind of different style. So adding like brown clay and green clay on the ground as grass and dirt looks pretty cool. And add some of those cobblestones and fences and mossy cobblestone. Another detail option is that you can add pumpkins, the actual pumpkins, pumpkin blocks, to kind of like emphasize that this huge yellow clay thing is actually pumpkin. And yeah, that's what we like to do. Then the rest is just even some more. You can add any kind of decor around. I like to go with the typical bushes and tall grass and tall ferns and flowers, and a bit some of the wheat around here to kind of give a different color than green and brown. There's always green and brown. Giving wheat kind of gives some yellow into it. Next, extra detailing I like to do, which also adds up the lighting for atmosphere, is adding glowstones, like hanging glowstones from the leaves, because the leaves are huge. You can hang lights from there, and I think that's really cute. And we are done, guys. This is my pumpkin build, which the pumpkin fairies live at, and this is how it looks like at night. I could have added a bit more detailing, like a little pond with lily pads or mushrooms or trees around, but that's all up to you. You can do that just fine. And this is how it looks like with a bit even more pumpkins around. I even made like really small ones, like still growing, really tiny, just newborn pumpkins. And that's it. If you like this video, if it was really helpful, if it was a cool guide, don't forget to press the like and subscribe button, and it's going to motivate me to make more of these. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.